Well, the loss of thousands of dollars drained from a retirement fund and savings account, all because of a con artist, can be absolutely devastating. Well, today marks the beginning of National Consumer Protection Week, and our friend Sandra Guile with the Better Business Bureau and several agencies are stepping forward to remind people there are ways that you can protect yourself. Good morning, Sandy. And I was surprised by how many different agencies. It is their sole mission in order to get between you and con artists.
Absolutely, and it's actually next week. It's March 3rd through the 9th is actually National Consumer Protection Week, so kind of jump the gun on it. Yeah. But the reason is we want people to be proactive. And you and I have talked on numerous occasions about the whole cybersecurity issues, on identity theft and everything else. But these specific agencies, including Better Business Bureau, want to remind people that when you're in a bind when it comes to investment fraud, when it comes to maybe you're dealing with a difficult business that you think is kind of shady to begin with, naturally you can always come to Better Business Bureau, but we can refer you to places such as the Federal Trade Commission, to the Consumer Financial Protection Agency as far as budgeting and finance and that kind of thing. We can refer you to FINRA for any financial planning and goals and that kind of thing.
Let's break down what some of these different agencies do. Let's start with the people who employ you, the Better Business Bureau. When I first thought of the BBB, I immediately thought of ratings for businesses and complaints against businesses. But obviously your appearances here show that you do so much more than that.
Absolutely. We've been known for more than 100 years. Hey, you can go to the Better Business Bureau and file a complaint, but we can do so much more than that. We can help you identify what is a scam, what is a potential scam, and how to handle it and who to report it. We've got our scamtracker.org tool. We've got our ad truth tools as well, because you can look at ads and say, you know what, that doesn't sound quite right. All of this information is being relayed to law enforcement agencies because we can't shut a business down. People would love for us to shut some of these illicit businesses down, but we can't do that. But you know who can is the Federal Trade Commission and the Attorney General's office.
They're national watchdogs.
These are national agencies that we'd be more than happy to take your information and say, you know what, we can report it to them and they can take it a step further.
And they're very aggressive in pursuing these complaints as well. So, in terms of Consumer Financial, the Protection Bureau there.
This is more of your budgeting, your saving, your credit card industry. These are the folks that kind of look at the terms and conditions. All the small print that you and I don't bother reading, they read all of that stuff. And they can say, you know what, this isn't really fair to the consumer. This is not really fair to the businesses. You need to step it up a notch and make it more fair to businesses and consumers.
Now, you mentioned FINRA. I'm not familiar with FINRA.
Well, you should be, because you're probably in that retirement phase where you're looking at your stocks and your investments and stuff like that. You're probably working with a broker. It stands for the Financial Industry Regulatory Authority, and this really does help I don't want to call you elderly because you don't seem elder to me.
Well, I kind of am.
Well, but anyway. Okay, but you're in that age bracket. But this is the industry that watches out for the shysters out there that want to manage your investment wisely, but they're taking a huge cut. These are the people that watch out for the people that go to the nursing homes and care facilities and promise all these wonderful unicorns and rainbows, but at the end of the day, they end up wiping them out.
And we only got a few seconds left, but we want to give a shout out to postal inspectors too.
They're awesome.
They do a lot of work too.
These are the police officers for the U.S. Postal Service. They carry a badge, they carry a gun, they have handcuffs, they watch out for mail fraud, those work from home schemes. These are the people that will investigate it, and they will go after them. So stay tuned. We've got a couple of great outreach community presentations. One is up in Lebanon, another is in Northern Kentucky. Go to bbb.org for more information. And National Consumer Protection Week, be proactive on your information. Know what resources you can find during March 3rd through the 9th.
All right, there are people working to help you help yourself. All right, thank you, Sandy.
You're quite welcome.
All right, let's check weather.